and special guest Tyler Lehman, Shane O'Rourke with Lift Up. I'm very excited to talk about Lift Up this morning. Tyler Lehman and I have known each other for 85 years, as long as we've been doing the show, maybe 90 years. We've known each other a long time. Long time. What do we? 15, 20 years? At least 15. It can't be
98. So yeah, might be.
Yeah. A long time, 22.
You guys are totally dating yourself now.
Years.
You guys, these guys, everyone listening is like, these guys are old.
Once you've been in the business 20 years, then you just say, I've been in the business for over 20 years.
Just say over 20.
Yeah, well, you don't keep adding them on after that.
Right. 21.5.
We're going to be talking about market updates. We've got the recent statistics. Of course, article came out yesterday in the Star Tribune. June 2020 sales are up 6%. From June 2019 sales. So we're expected to be up from April and May, but they're up from this time last year, which is very interesting. So we're talking about market updates. We've got hot deals, which we're going to do in a second. 10 reasons to buy a home in 2020. 10 reasons to buy a home this year. And if we have time, we're going to get into the 5 tips to prepare your home for market. Open up the phone lines right away at 651-646-8255 is the call number. Give us a call this morning. We've got a $50 gift card to Amazon for the best real estate question. 651-646-8255. We also have a text line of 612-202-8321. That is the text line. Call or text both ways. Gives you a chance to win $50 gift card for the best real estate question. We are on Facebook.com. Go to my personal page, Jason Walgrave, and you can see the live feed. We're on Facebook.com. We are on AM 1500 radio. Of course, we're on Score North on 1500 and podcasts, the internet.
Yep.
Pretty much we're everywhere right now. What do you think? We got like 5 million people listening to the show?
At least worldwide.
International.
We are international. Well,
we are
international. So
international
these guys
show
over here are laughing at us.
We're international.
We got the last laugh. Yeah. We actually had a guy call in from Mexico one time live for a show. Yeah, I'm walking my dog down here in Playa, I think, wasn't he?
Playa
del Carmen.
Ghana.
Maybe?
We have listeners from Ghana.
Oh yeah, we had someone from Ghana.
We call it global. You guys are global.
We're global.
Someday someone will call in from the ISS.
All right, we got the phone lines open at 651-646-8255. These are fixed.
Yeah.
Looks like no more echo.
Yeah, I know. I fixed it by pressing a button.
A button. That's all you got to do is hit a button.
That Evan, he's just so good at his job back there. So good at pushing buttons.
All right, folks, give us a call this morning. $50 gift card to Amazon. 651-646-8255 is the call number. We'd love to hear from you. We also have a text line of 612-202-8321. All right, we're going to do some quick hot deals, and then we're going to jump into Tyler and Shane. We're to be talking about Lift Up. Starting in Savage, brand new listing located on Jersey Avenue South, 15515 Jersey Avenue South. 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 3-car garage, 2016 built, 4,470 square feet. This is a spectacular 2-story home. It is modern. It's fully finished, all 3 levels. Cul-de-sac lot on the market for $599,900. In Savage, located at 6625 132nd Lane. 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage, 2019 built. We've got 1,523 square feet. Luxury end unit townhome on the market for $364,900. Coming soon in Prior Lake, located at 14448 Pike Lake Trail Northeast. A modified 2-story, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage, 2000 built, 2,181 square feet. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, again, 3-car garage. This is coming on the market at $379,900 in Maplewood. This is a completely renovated home. All 3 levels are brand new. 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage, 1951 built, 1.5 story with 2,000 square feet on a 0.75 acre lot. On the market for $299,900 in Prior Lake in the Wilds development, located at 14288 Wilds Overlook Northwest. 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 4-car garage, 2007 build. This is a spectacular custom built home. 6,450 square feet, 0.57 acre lot on the market for $969,000. Also in the Wilds, located at 14709 Wilds View Northwest. A 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3-car garage. 2005 built, 4,557 square feet, half acre lot on the Wilds golf course. walkout Rambler brick front on the market for $698,000. For more information about these smoking hot listings, please go to our website, minnesotahometalk.com. Click on the property search button. You can search for all homes that are currently on the MLS. All right, let's get into it. We've got Tyler Lehman, Shane O'Rourke with Lift Up. Guys, I appreciate you coming in this morning.
Oh, thank you.
It's early, but then I found out, Tyler, you like to golf at 5 a.m., so this isn't a big deal.
I think 5:30.
5:30.
Only can play 9 today.
Only 9. Only 9.
He likes to sleep in a little bit. 5:30.
Shane, you get up early?
Not this early usually,
No?
but
No.
hey.
But you have a young son, so he probably keeps you up anyway.
Yeah, I typically just don't sleep.
I love it. We all know what that's like.
Oh, yeah.
We all know what that's like. All right. Shane, tell me about Lift Up. Tell me the goal, the mission. What are you guys about?
Totally. Yeah, well, I love to start with a short story, just kind of the heartbeat behind it, the why. I took several trips to Haiti, took Tyler with me once, actually, and on one of those trips, I met a kid who was kicked out of school because he couldn't afford a pair of shoes. And what was crazy about that situation was it was the only school in the entire village. It was so rural that not only was it only his only chance of free education, but that's where all of his food came from, about 90% of his diet. So for him to not have access to all of that food and education simply because of a $5 pair of shoes kind of was a big perspective change for me. And so we were able to get him a pair of shoes, and he got fed and educated for the entire school year. And so I came home, bought my wife a coffee at Starbucks for $5. And I was like, man, this is crazy to think a cup of coffee could have the same impact dollar amount as changing a kid's life in Haiti. And so came home and just was chewing on that concept of like, man, we gotta figure out a way to let people see these needs and then get involved and be a part of it. And so that's kind of why we built the platform. We make it easy for people to change the world. And so we just build visibility for these stories around the world, including locally, that people may otherwise not hear about. And then they get to be attached to it and can give directly to it and see that impact. So
I think that's incredible. I think that as Americans, we get caught up in a world of busy and consumption and, and stuff. And $5 for a pair of shoes that gets you a whole year's of education and food.
yeah,
It's just hard to wrap your head around it.
totally. And that was kind of the thing is we started talking about processing through what could we build that could help people understand, because so many people are asking the question, how do I make an impact, or where do I get involved, or and we were like, man, if we could answer that question for people, I think we could really help people make a lot of impact around the world.
And when was that? How long ago was that?
So I was actually at Bethel at the time, and so this was about 2014.
Okay, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
You've come a long way in the last 6 years.
Yeah, for sure. It's been really fun.
So, with any nonprofit out there, a lot of people struggle with which ones to choose. Where's the money going to go? I think most people want to help and they want to contribute and they want to give back. But how do you know where the money's going to go? How do you know the money's going to be spent in the way that you think it's going to? Tell me a little bit about how that process works for you guys and what people can expect.
Yeah, there are a lot of nonprofits out there where the money doesn't all go to where you want it to. There's a lot of causes. There are a lot of people setting up nonprofits where 70-80% of that money is going to go to the actual cause or project. And so when Shane and our other partner Mitch and I started to talk about this, we really wanted to focus on maximum impact. And the best way to do that, we thought, was to give 100% away. Mm-hmm. So we developed a way where every dollar would go to the project. We deal mostly in tangible projects, and we just wanted to make sure that impact was maximized. So we even went one step further, and when people donate money online, there's a transaction fee. So we started another entity called the Core, which covers the transaction fees. So every dollar that comes in can go to that. And we thought that was
For sure.
the most important part. So there's nothing coming to us. We're not taking anything from it. It all goes. So if $100 comes in, we make sure $100 goes out. And we really try to vet the partners that we have to make sure that they even take the money and push it all in. So
I think that's incredible. I think that's a big concern for a lot of folks, because it's like, I mean, there's a cost to run a nonprofit, so you certainly understand that. But a lot of times you just want to know, how much of the money I'm donating or giving to charity is actually going to the cause that I think it's going to.
Yeah,
So,
and that's where our corporate sponsors come in, and that's what the core is for. And we have a lot of people that believe in what we're doing, and not necessarily in, I'm not in on the project, but I like what you guys are doing, so we're gonna help you operate. We're gonna help with getting any sort of hats or shirts or anything, or setting up events or setting up ways for us. So there are people that cover that. Just again, make sure that the people that donate, that money only goes to the project that they pick.
which is great too. It's nice to have a say in where your donations are going to.
I would say that's pretty rare in today's world as far as nonprofits go. If you have the choice to pick, most of the time you would give it obviously to the entity and then they would disperse as needed. But it's a pretty unique situation you guys set up there.
So you talked about tangible projects. What does that mean? Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so we've set it up in a way where we basically allow donors to come in. Three things: they get to come in, they get to choose what their passion point is. Okay, and so we have a menu, basically an a la carte menu. They come in, they could pick an orphanage in India, they could pick a Minneapolis food pack. So it's spread across the globe. And what's cool is not only is it tangible, but we make sure it's high impact and we make sure that it's significant need. And so we kind of have this 12-step certification process that everything goes through. And in order to do that, I mean, we have people from all over the world submitting projects. So there's a spot on our site that they come in, fill out this form, and that jumpstarts this long process that actually weeds out a lot of nonprofits, but that makes sure that we work with kind of the best of the best to make sure that the money's maximizing impact.
About how many do you have right now? How many projects do you?
So we got 40 on there right now.
Wow.
We funded 35 of them though, so we're working on that pipeline. So
Yeah.
we've been impressed with the response. Kind of
incredible.
blown away actually by the generosity of people. So
Yeah. Wow. And if someone has a project that they want to get in or submit, or they want help with, they just go to the website and then you guys vet them and go through the process. And
absolutely.
WeLiftUp.org.
WeLiftUp.org. Folks, we're talking to Tyler Lehman and Shane O'Rourke with Lift Up. We got the phone lines open at 651-646-8255. That is the call number. Do you have questions about it? Give us a call. I'm very excited to have these guys in the show. Good friends of ours. We've known them for a long time. Tyler and I have known each other for 85 years. And Shane's a little bit younger than us. So
84.
Overson's younger too. So
Yep.
84.
Only 84.
Phone lines are open. 651-646-8255 is the call number. We got them on MinnesotaHometalk.com. So, of course, that is the website. Go to MinnesotaHometalk.com. Go to the bottom of the left page. You can click on Lift Up. Brings you to their page and then directly to their website. We're going to give out their website a few more times during the show, but you can find them on MinnesotaHometalk.com. At the bottom, click on Lift Up to connect directly with the guys and the whole organization. Lift Up. All right, the Recover, or what is Recover Strong? Tell me more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So Recover Strong is a local initiative that we had started processing through and building once COVID hit, because we were having a lot of conversations. As Lift Up is a digital platform, there's a lot of network orchestration that goes on, from companies that want to get involved to nonprofits in need. And then obviously we do the groundwork in the middle to basically build a bridge so impact can go back and forth. And so in that process, we were having so many conversations with the need was just growing exponentially, especially locally. And so once COVID hit, we actually shifted our focus primarily to local, just so people could help the people right in their own backyard, as that was obviously important right now more than ever. So that happened, and then everything in Minneapolis, and we were just based here. And so we're like, man, this is an opportunity. We can really utilize this platform to help in a really cool way. So we put an initiative together amidst all those conversations of everyone kind of looking to get involved, but there was just not a lot of organization when it came to kind of everyone's running to the fire. We're bumping into each other. Where's the best spot to make an impact, or how can we all work together and maximize impact together? Because we obviously do a lot more together than apart. So Recover Strong is this initiative of basically a rallying cry of how can we get all these companies asking to get involved but don't know where to start into this initiative. And then we have the ability to certify all these projects and then have these nonprofits working together. And so we launched it about 2 weeks ago, launched on July 1st. And we've got about a dozen companies so far and a dozen nonprofits. And it's just a really cool way for people to kind of work together and be able to maximize that impact here locally, because obviously the need is increasing still.
Sure.
And we just know there's kind of a marathon of impact that's going to be needed. And so we're excited to kind of jump in and be a part of that long-term rebuilding.
I think it's fantastic. And how'd you guys meet?
So we met at church. Yep. Tyler and I, we both went to River Valley Church, or go to River Valley, and we were at, it was like, what, a men's night or something?
Yeah, something like that. And
And,
Bingo or
bingo.
bingo?
Right.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Cosmic bingo. and
Cosmic
just hit it
bingo.
off. It was great. So yeah, we got coffee like the next day, and had very similar passions, and we're talking about starting similar things. And I'd kind of already got the 501c3 rolling, and we were like, wow, let's jump in and do this thing together, because
That's awesome.
same concept, do a lot more together.
And how many individuals do you have working with Lift Up?
Yeah, it's about 9.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got 5 on the board, and we've got 4 on the daily team.
Sure.
We're building that core fund Tyler mentioned up right now. So actually the whole team's volunteer at the moment, which
Interesting.
is pretty cool to see, just kind of
Yeah.
people believe in the vision enough to give
Yeah.
their time.
But a challenge though, because I mean, obviously you
Yes.
guys have day jobs and families,
Yep,
and
yep.
you know, and so
And Shane's he's dove in pretty much full time at this. So
Yeah, it's been a lot of hours, which is fun. But
Yeah.
when you're passionate about it, it doesn't feel like you're working,
Right.
which is awesome.
Yep.
And it's just handling the capacity of the growth, because we've kind of jumped out of the gate pretty fast. So
well, and that's a challenge for growth. When it happens too fast, things they go awry. They just it gets messy, and so to be able to handle that is important.
yep, for sure. So thankful for a lot of good people around.
Kind of a good problem. Better problem than the other way, right? Of it just like yeah.
So
Which is good. I mean, that's the way you'd want it if you had to go one way or the other. So
that's true. Very true.
Folks, we're talking to Shane O'Rourke and Tyler Lehman with Lift Up. Questions, give us a call. The studio lines are open at 651-646-8255. That is the call number. We've got a text in line of 612-202-8321. Go to minnesotahometalk.com. Go to the bottom of the left side of the page, and you can connect directly with the guys and Lift Up. And then your website again. What's your guys' website directly?
weliftup.org.
weliftup.org. weliftup.org. We're very excited to be partnered with them, to have them on the radio show and on our as a part of partners on the show and the show program. What's next for Lift Up? What do you got on the docket?
Yeah, it's a great question. So one of our main things that we love to focus on is letting you guys see the impact, right? So if someone comes in, they give $5, we believe that can change a life. And so we want you to see the face. We want you to see just exactly how you made a life-changing impact. And so we're kind of trying to take that a step further right now, as we're investing into our website to not only provide photos, videos, GPS coordinates, and the exact amount of people impacted. That was a good start. But what we want to do is build profiles. So Jason has his own profile, right? And so you go in, we call our donors lifters and our monthly donors heavy lifters. We probably have too much fun as branding, but it's just a blast. So
That's good.
So yeah, so we've got that. And so with profiles that are going to be rolling out soon, it's going to allow you to have like an impact tracker, not tracking the dollars you gave, but tracking the lives you've changed. And so that with an interactive map, kind of showing you the areas of the world that you've impacted. And so a lot of cool ways to really have you immersed in the impact that you're making. And so we're excited to kind of build that robust program to let you really see what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's a transparency thing. We want people to see
Yeah.
what they're doing. We build a school in Peru. We want the people to see the school.
Yeah.
And I think that, we've found that goes a long way.
Oh, I think it's
Absolutely.
huge. I think
Here's a
Absolutely
video. Here are the kids actually using the school or using the water.
So you guys have any trips planned anytime in this year?
We did.
Yeah.
we were going to Kenya, which was cool. We did some solar suitcases in a refugee camp, which
What's that?
so it's with We Share Solar, is one of our certified nonprofit partners
Yeah.
out in Kenya, and they basically have a STEM program here that Wells Fargo was a part of funding, and then they were able to basically allow. So we worked with St. Louis Park Middle School. The entire 8th grade built these suitcases that had solar panel like power inside of them, and then we shipped them to Kenya, and they lit up all their classrooms.
Wow.
And we're talking
Cool.
$7,000, 7 like solar suitcases, 7 classrooms, bright. And
Wow.
and there's 180,000 people in this refugee camp, and they've got not nearly enough room for these kids. So the fact that now they can do like education during the evening when the sun goes down, changed the game for them. And so that bang for your buck is crazy, right? And that's what we get so excited about is letting people kind of see that your dollar does actually make a difference.
Well, and you forget about things like electricity, right?
Right.
I mean, something like that where, it starts getting dark, you turn the lights on, and because that's what we're accustomed to. And we take for granted running water.
Yep.
Electricity, gas, heat. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And it's
really
dark
cool.
there. It's dark.
Yeah.
In Haiti, and when
Yeah.
it gets dark in these third world countries, when the crime rates, you can see why they're so high. It gets dark when you don't realize after the first day there's no street lights and there's no lights at all and there's just people.
Wow.
And it's just nothing.
Wow.
Just dark. Very dark.
Yep.
I wouldn't like that.
No.
That would be uncomfortable.
It's a different ballgame
Yeah.
for sure. Absolutely.
Folks, we got the phone lines open at 651-646-8255. We got Shane O'Rourke and Tyler Lehman with Lift Up, newest partners on the show. They have a fantastic and phenomenal company, a nonprofit that's helping out people around the world. A global. Was it worldly or global?
Global.
Global. All right. Not international. You're kind of worldly.
You do you. You do you, buddy. You do you.
Tyler Lehman's kind of worldly, I think. So.
What it is.
Best way to get a hold of these guys anytime is our website, minnesotahometalk.com. Click on the Lift Up button at the bottom of the left-hand page. You can connect with them anytime. You guys will definitely have you back on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate you coming in this morning.
Yeah.
Great story. I didn't know the story. I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to being involved.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
so you guys are doing some good stuff.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Phone lines are open, 651-646-8255, folks. We've got a $50 gift card to Amazon for the best real estate question. Give us a call at 651-646-8255. The text line is 612-202-8321. You can text your questions, call or text both ways, gives you a chance to win. We're on Facebook Live. Go to facebook.com. Go to my personal page, Jason Walgrave, and you can ask questions, make comments. You can try to stump the mortgage guy. We like that game, stump the mortgage guy.
It's a tough task.
Tough
task.
So he says.
But you can give it a whirl if you want.
So he says, folks.
Yep.
Give us a call, 651-646-8255. We'll keep the phone lines open throughout the show. Have you checked out MinnesotaHometalk.com? It has one of the best online home search tools in the state. We have map search tools. You can create custom searches. It's updated from the MLS about every 5 minutes, actually. And we also offer free market analysis on your home or investment property. Tons of free reports on real estate. Check us out online at MinnesotaHometalk.com. Folks, that's MinnesotaHometalk.com.
Josh England at Nepsis Capital Management is a financial advisor, advocate, and guide for life. Passionate about helping people understand how investing and planning are crucial to being successful. He's the financial advisor you didn't know you needed. Call 952-746-2003. Are you on track to have the kind of future you've always wanted? Call Josh England today at 952-746-2003 to take the free Nepsis investment stress test to determine if your investments are the best they can be. 952-746-2003.
Looking to build your new home? Look to Pebble Creek Custom Homes. The founders of Pebble Creek Custom Homes have over 40 years combined experience and understand that your new home will be the backdrop for a lifetime of memories. Pebble Creek Custom Homes will work with you, your budget, and your needs to create the perfect home for you and your family. Pebble Creek Custom Homes comes with warranties and craftsmanship, mechanical, and structural components. For more information, call 612-405-4060 or go to MinnesotaHometalk.com.
Hello, I'd like to talk with you about financial coaching. Traditional financial planners help you make decisions about stocks, bonds, and mutual funds with money you already have. That's great, but who helps you accumulate more money in the first place? Who helps you make day-by-day life decisions? Who isn't trying to sell you something? Like, should I go back to school? Am I wasting money on insurance? How to purchase and finance a car, boat, home, lake cabin, or investment property? How to start, manage, and sell a business? It's about making minor errors that become colossal mistakes and cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. The problem is that you're so busy pursuing a career that you're forced to make critical financial decisions that have a dramatic long-term effect on your finances without adequate research or information. Rooker Financial Coaching is like having a personal CFO for every decision. Don't waste time lamenting the bad decisions of the past or money that's run through your fingertips. Stop procrastinating. Call Rooker Financial Coaching, 763-559-3800. That's 763-559-3800. Call me today, Todd Rooker, 763-559-3800. That's 763-559-3800.
Looking to make your current home into a dream home? Call Bella Remodeling and Roofing, the preferred remodeler of Minnesota Home Talk. Bella Remodeling and Roofing is also the Twin Cities' leading storm damage expert and can take care of your insurance restoration. Bella Remodeling does it all. The next time a storm hits your home, a pipe bursts in the basement, or you've just decided it's time to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, call Bella Remodeling and Roofing. Bella offers a free consultation, excellent customer service, and superior workmanship. Call 612-760-0949 or go to MinnesotaHometalk.com.
TPM Flooring is a family-owned, trusted name in the flooring business, committed to friendly customer service, competitive pricing, and attention to detail. TPM Flooring's private showroom offers a diverse selection of quality flooring products. They also supply and install solid wood, engineered wood, laminate, luxury vinyl sheet ceramic, and porcelain tile, and all types of carpet, transforming your floors one room at a time. TPM Flooring. Call 952-746-5157 or tpmflooring.com.
Riverland Bank is proud to serve as the official commercial lender of Minnesota Home Talk. Riverland Bank is locally owned and operated, so all decisions are made right here in the Twin Cities. That means faster response times and more flexibility for you. Riverland Bank offers a full range of commercial services, including commercial real estate, letters of credit, operating lines of credit, equipment financing, and SBA loan programs. Call 952-492-2750 or go to MinnesotaHometalk.com. Riverland Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The hosts of Minnesota Home Talk are taking your calls live right now. Call them 651-646-8255. That's 651-646-8255.
If you're looking for a great real estate opportunity in Sioux Falls, look to Marcus Walgrave and Hague Realtors. Sioux Falls has become one of the nation's fastest growing cities and has boasted a steady economy during one of the toughest recessions in U.S. history. The national economy is on the rebound and Sioux Falls is ahead of the curve. Over the next 20 years, Sioux Falls is expected to grow to over 250,000 people. Hague Realtors was South Dakota's #1 real estate firm in 2016, and Marcus Walgrave can help you in this hot market. It's better in Sioux Falls, and Marcus Walgrave can help you get there. Call 605-496-9872 or go to MinnesotaHometalk.com.
On demand at MinnesotaHometalk.com. I'm your host, Jason Walgrave with Walgrave Real Estate Group with the Minnesota Real Estate Team, a RE/MAX Advantage Plus. We have in studio Mortgage Mike Overson with LeaderOne Financial, the dominator of dineros, the Yoda of yens, the Pedro of pesos, the captain of cash.
Yep. Bam.
You don't do any cash in mortgages. Come on.
You don't? Most people don't. I still show up at closings with a briefcase of cash handcuffed to my wrist.
Yes, that's how we do it.
That's how we do loans these days still. Tyler knows what we're talking about.
He knows.
Yep.
We got Tyler Lehman here, Shane O'Rourke with Lift Up. Tyler's also a real estate guy, a very good top real estate guy. Is that how we met? Was it in real estate? Or did we meet some other way?
Yeah, in Burnsville.
Real estate? Burnsville, yes, that's right. The Burnsville. CBB,
Gosh.
Right?
I was at the RE/MAX.
You were at the, who's that with, was that RE/MAX Action?
Advisors.
Advisors, that's what it was. So a long time ago.
With Hudson.
So long.
With Hudson.
Hudson, that's right.
Yep.
Is that how you met Hudson?
I met Hudson through you, remember?
Which was through you.
Yeah.
Man, look at this.
Ping pong.
Circle.
Remember when you pulled me out of college? And it's like, now you just stop what you're doing, just come up here and start doing loans.
Yeah, you were done. You were graduating college. I'm like, what are you doing? And you're like, I don't know. I'm going to do something.
I'm going to play Mario Kart for another year and then figure it out.
Mario Kart. Oh, I love it.
And then you made me work right away.
I made you work.
You made me come up here and start doing loans.
You get no break. You get no break.
No Mario Kart for me.
There's no post-college gap year for you.
And I know, right?
Right? All right.
I think I might take that this year.
This would be a good year to take it.
It's like the late honeymoon.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Yeah,
I'm not
I
too
think
old
so.
for that, right? I can take a year off. And
Once you hit 20 years, you can take an entire year off. You're close.
do I get PTO? Is that paid time off by chance?
Sure.
Or
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, based on the loans that you're going to close.
Yeah, perfect.
You may want to wait, though. You may want to wait to take that the way the market is. You might want to just wait a little bit.
Just hold off on that.
We got the phone lines open, 651-646-8255. Do you have real estate questions? Give us a call. We're giving away a $50 Amazon gift card for the best real estate questions, 651-646-8255. We've also got a text line. You can text your questions to 612-202-8321. That is the text line. We're on Facebook Live. Go to facebook.com, my personal page, Jason Walgrave. You can check us out on there. All right, market updates. Big article in the Star Tribune yesterday. Big article. Inventory of sales currently, right now, it's low, and it has been low for the last, 3-4 years. Inventory is currently 9,624 homes for sale. A year ago, we were at 12,888, so inventory is down 25% from this time last year. Pending home sales, however, 17,485. A year ago, 18,914. That's down about 7.6%. Here's a big one. Median sale price right now, $305,000. That's a big number, folks. A year ago, we were at $285,000. That's up 9.3% from a year ago. Affordability index 148, homes per buyer 2.1. That's it. You got 2 homes. If you're a buyer, you get 2 homes to choose from. 2.1 homes per buyer in this market. Days on market is 41. A year ago, we were at 45, so that's down about 9%. Homes are selling 9% faster than last year. They're selling for 99.6% of the list price. A year ago, it was 100% of the list price. But here's the big one. So it's been expected because April and May sales across the country, pending home sales were down because of COVID. And so it was expected that June home sales were going to be up. And they were up quite a bit, like 18, 19% from the previous month. That's mildly impressive. What's more impressive to me is June sales, 2020, June sales are up 6% from June 2019. That's a bigger statistic for me. Home sales are up in June 6% from June of last year. We can feel it though. I mean, holy smokes, is it busy? Mm-hmm. I mean, buyers, sellers, refinancing. The market is hot. We knew that the spring market was going to be delayed because of COVID. It has, and it is now the hottest time of the entire year is right now.
I would agree.
You would agree.
Absolutely.
I know.
And rates have only gone down too since then. So it's like you got all this pent up, people that wanted to buy a house, but kind of, the COVID thing, shut down open houses, and it kind of just slowed things down where people just tabled it, put it on the sidelines for a little bit. But now things that are opening up, and now 3 months after COVID hit, and rates are even lower than when they started. I mean, it's just bonkers out there right now.
Historical lows, correct?
Historical lows.
Never been lower.
Never been lower in history. Now, which is crazy because, so we are at 2.875. 2.875 on a conventional 30-year fixed. Tuesday of this week, I think it was Tuesdays of the week, it hit 2.75 for like 4 hours. I remember there was I think it was Tuesday afternoon where I'm pricing out these deals and I'm seeing 2.75 pop up. And then literally 4 hours later, it's back to 2.875, which kind of shows me, it's kind of my theory was rates can only go so low, right? These investors on the back end, they're only going to go so low on the interest rate. They have to make at least some sort of minimal return on it to have it make sense. And I think we're roughly at that point. Mm-hmm. Like people are saying, oh, rates going to continue to drop. I'm like, we got to be getting close to the bottom. There's just a point where it's just not going to go any lower. It just can't go any lower. Right. And I think we're really, really close there.
There's an opportunity. We have a lot of clients that come in and they want to buy. They have the ability to pay cash for the properties. They're talking to their financial advisors, and their financial advisors are like, "You go take out a mortgage. Mm-hmm. Make sure you take out a mortgage." I think it's fantastic to be in a position to be able to pay cash. It's kind of all our goal is to have enough cash to pay off our house or to not have any debt. But when mortgage rates are this low, you can use that money to do much more than what you're paying in that 2.75 or 2.9% interest rate.
Isn't that crazy? So I have a lot of people. We have a lot of people selling and buying, right? So they're selling their house now because they have equity in their house. They got a big down payment to make on their next house. I'm coaching these people to say, what's your plan with the proceeds from that sale? You're going to put it all down on the house? You know, and most of them like, yeah, you know, we figure we would just roll it in the next house. I'm looking at their profile to say, well, what happens if you put minimal down on the next house and you take the rest of your proceeds and pay off all your other debt? Pay off your car loans, pay off your student loans, pay off your credit card debts, pay all that stuff off, because you can borrow against a house right now at 2.875 fixed for 30 years. I mean, what other loan can you get for 30 years fixed at 2.875? There's no other loan out right now. So the opportunity now is still sell your house, you know, put the minimum down on the next house or put enough down to get the payment that you're comfortable with, and then use the rest to pay off all your other debt and basically be debt free besides your mortgage.
I mean, you've got dozens of examples this year where folks are coming in, they're doing a cash out refi. They're you know, you've got your total monthly debt or bills and say they're $4,500. They refinance, take cash out, pay off all their debt, and they reduce their monthly obligations by $1,000 or $1,500.
Yeah. $1,700. I mean, I got a ton of those where people are taking their total monthly nut that they got now and doing a refinance, and now their monthly nut is $1,600 to $1,700 less.
So here's an idea for you. Go do that plan. You know, save that $1,500 a month, and why don't you take 10% of that $1,500, give it to Lift Up every month, and then put it towards something even better.
Right.
I like that idea.
That's a great plan.
Right?
Heavy lifter.
Heavy lifter right there.
You just made a bunch of heavy lifters.
I love it.
You guys are brilliant.
I love it. And we got the phone lines open, 651-646-8255. Real estate questions, give us a call. Anything and everything real estate related, the best question is going to win $50 to Amazon.
All right, so here's my trivia question for you guys. A year ago, the median sale price is $285,000. Okay, $285,000 here in the Twin Cities. This year, today, the median sale price is $305,000, so it's a $20,000 difference. Okay, which monthly payment is cheaper? The monthly payment on the $285,000 house last year, where rates are at last year, or the monthly payment on the $305,000 house, where rates are at this year?
I bet it's $100 cheaper this year.
That's what you think?
Yep.
Okay, what do you guys think? You're paying $20,000 more for the house. Same house this year, right?
Yeah, I'd say 80. $80.
$80 difference?
Yeah.
$80 cheaper?
Cheaper.
Now, today?
I'm going cheaper too.
You're going cheap?
65.
65. Evan, you want to get in on this?
Not really.
It is cheaper. You could pay $20,000 more for a house today, and because of how low the interest rates are, the monthly payment is definitely less than that median sale price house last year. The difference in monthly payment is $95 a month.
Ooh. Wow.
So you pay $20,000 more for the same house today, but your payment is $95 less a month because of the interest rates.
So when's the best time to buy? Yesterday.
Absolutely.
Yesterday.
Yep.
You know, so there's an opportunity. We run those numbers often, rent versus own, and what that looks like. And if you're renting out there and you're going to be in that home or in that area for a couple years, it makes sense to buy. It really does. Plus, you get a lot more home. Get a lot more property. Folks, do you have real estate questions? Give us a call at 651-646-8255. We got the phone lines open. We're giving away a $50 gift card to Amazon for the best real estate question. We'll keep the phone lines open throughout the show, 651-646-8255. We've got a text in line of 612-202-8321. That is the text line. Call or text both ways to give you a chance to win. You can go to Facebook.com, my personal page, Jason Walgrave. Questions, comments on there as well. But we'd love to hear from you. Phone lines are open at 651-646-8255. Do you have a house that needs a lot of work? Are you ready to sell, but you think no one will buy because of the condition? Would you like to sell and close in as little as 7 days? Give us a call. We have clients that are buying properties that need all levels of renovation. They're cash buyers looking to purchase right now. Give us a call or check us out online at MinnesotaHometalk.com. Folks, that's MinnesotaHometalk.com.
Need help with a commercial or residential plumbing project? Call Keppers Plumbing. Owner Dave Keppers is a fifth-generation plumber who specializes in solving complex problems and making sure your project is done correctly and on time. Keppers Plumbing is fully bonded and insured and serves the entire metro. Keppers Plumbing is the preferred plumber of the Minnesota Home Talk Show and can help you with your commercial or residential project. Call Dave Keppers today at 507-210-7148. That's Kepper's Plumbing at 507-210-7148.
Minnesota is a wonderful place to enjoy the four seasons, and Urban Landworks is here to help enhance that enjoyment. With our passion for outdoor spaces, Urban Landworks can make your dreams into a reality. Urban Landworks offers full custom landscapes and property maintenance. Our design teams can help you create a space through your inspiration. Urban Landworks will help construct a landscape design that fits your lifestyle. From finishing a project that has already been started to a full-blown design for a new outdoor space, our team can help. The time of year has come where the leaves start to change color and the outdoors prepares itself for winter. From fall cleanup to a professional snow removal service, Urban Landworks is here to help you through the changing seasons. Urban Landworks offers services for residential and commercial properties. Urban Landworks focuses towards quality service and innovative design. To contact our landscape team, call 612-619-2486, or for our property maintenance team, call 612-202-8083, or visit us on the web at mnhometalk.com.
Have a real estate related question but just can't remember the number? Well, here you go one more time. 651-646-8255. And again, that's 651-646-8255.
My name is Mike from Detailed Home Services. It's simple. We clean homes. We show up on time and do the job. Complete satisfaction guaranteed. We offer weekly, bi-weekly, every 4-week recurring service. Or we can clean your home one time, like every summer. The great thing about Detailed is we can clean so one call does it all. Find our phone number and more at detailsservices.com. That's detailsservices.com.
Home Media Innovations is your local resource for residential and commercial audio, video, and security system technology, including home theater systems, lighting, security, media rooms, and communications integrations. Let the experts at Home Media Innovations create an out-of-this-world entertainment experience for you. If you can imagine it, they can create it. Home Media Innovations is the Upper Midwest's audio, video, and security systems expert for both home and business. For more information, call 651-344-6228 or go to hmiav.com. Brian DiMartino and the staff of Clear Choice Insurance Agency have over 31 years of experience in the insurance industry, auto, home, and business. Clear Choice has the ability to quote policies with multiple companies, giving you the best price and best coverage possible. Brian and his team will also guarantee service after the sale. Not everyone can or will. For a no-obligation analysis on your home, auto, or business insurance, call Brian DiMartino at 651-288-3190 or go to clearchoicemn.com.
Have a real estate related question but just can't remember the number? Well, here you go one more time. 651-646-8255. And again, that's 651-646-8255.
Josh England at Nepsis Capital Management is a financial advisor, advocate, and guide for life. Passionate about helping people understand how investing and planning are crucial to being successful. He's the financial advisor you didn't know you needed. Call 952-746-2003. Are you on track to have the kind of future you've always wanted? Call Josh England today at 952-746-2003 to take the free Nepsis investment stress test to determine if your investments are the best they can be. 952-746-2003.
Trend Staging specializes in affordable redesigns and staging of vacant homes. The real estate market is competitive, and a properly staged home can make all the difference and help your property sell fast and at a fair price. Trend Staging specializes in working with homeowners and investors to meet their objective of selling their properties as quickly as possible to maximize their investment. Let Melissa and Lori at Trend Staging help you bring your property up to the best level possible. For more information, go to minnesotahometalk.com. That's minnesotahometalk.com. Here's Jeff O'Brien with Chestnut Cambrone with another Minnesota Home Talk Legal Minute.
A subordination, non-disturbance, and attornment agreement is an important document in the commercial leasing relationship where the landlord has a mortgage against the leased property. This agreement, called an SNDA for short, contains 3 important provisions. The subordination clause provides that the tenant's leasehold interest in the property is subordinate to the lender's mortgage. The non-disturbance clause assures the tenant that its rights to their premises will be non-disturbed on specified conditions within its control, even if the landlord defaults on its loan and the lender forecloses. Finally, the attornment clause provides that the tenant will continue its obligations under the lease in the event that a new landlord takes over the contract, and may also specify that the lender or such purchaser will have certain specified rights thereafter. This is an especially important clause to a lender following a foreclosure. SNDAs, like other aspects of the commercial leasing process, require close consultation with a real estate attorney in order to have a properly drafted agreement.
That was Jeff O'Brien with Chestnut Cambrone.
And welcome back, folks. This is Minnesota Home Talk. We're live on Square North on 1500. We are the original real estate show here in AM 1500. 85 years on the air, 50,000 live shows. Whew. Jason Walgrave here with Walgrave Real Estate Group and the Minnesota Real Estate Team. Remax Advantage Plus. Mortgage Mike Overson, LeaderOne Financial special guest. My good friend Tyler Lehman and Shane Rourke. Rourke, I'm sorry, buddy. With Lift Up. You got to check out Lift Up, folks. You got to go to our website, minnesotahometalk.com. Click on Lift Up. It's at the bottom. Really, really cool stuff. They're going to be regulars on the show. I'm very excited to partner with them. The phone lines are open at 651-646-8255. $50 gift card to Amazon. To the best real estate questions, 651-646-8255. The text line, you can also text your questions to 612-202-8321. 612, the text line is 612-202-8321. Go to facebook.com, my personal page. You can watch us live right now. All right, Mr. Overson, what do you got over there?
We got a few text questions that came in here. First couple text questions are actually for Tyler. Tyler, with all the fishing you do, why haven't you caught a 30-inch walleye yet?
Well.
Okay. We'll let you.
That's a
simmer on
tough
that
question.
one.
I'm going to have to save that for the next time I'm back.
So apparently the same person was watching the live feed because he also said, Tyler, why can't you sit up straighter in the chair?
Man, sounds like
just getting picked on this morning.
Got an audience. Who's your audience?
Giving me a hard time.
Those are funny. Here's a question. Here's actually a real estate question here. It said, good morning, fellas. Ben Nath from Laverne, Minnesota.
Hey, Ben.
Curious on your thoughts for the post-COVID here. Do you see interest rates staying low and people continuing to buy, or do you see rates rising and rental properties making a little bit of a comeback?
Well, I think rental properties have been making a comeback for the last 10 years. I mean, there's very few rental properties out there. There's just not a lot to choose from. The vacancy rate, especially in the Twin Cities, less than 2% on rentals. So rental properties are hot, apartment buildings are hot, multifamily. They've done really well in the last 10 years. I think that values in the next 3 to 5 years are going to continue to go up. I do not think that we'll see the same rate of appreciation that we've seen in the last 5 years, but I do believe values are going to continue to increase. And I also think, rates are definitely going to go up.
Yeah, I think rates will stay low for a while. I think for the rest of the year, we're going to see probably sub 3.5.
You think so?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be 3.5 or less for the rest of the year, unless the election does something weird that we all don't see at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny because it's, people always continue to purchase. If you look at the last 6 times that rates have gone low and then went up, right? And rose, and they came back down and they've gone back up. Every time that rates do this upswing, purchase activity spikes as well. Because I think the fear is we better get off the sidelines and purchase so before rates go up to whatever, right? So they think they're just going to continue to go up and it sparks all this purchase business. So rates are super low right now. It's a great time to purchase. If rates start creeping up, it's going to get some people off the fence that are like, do we do it? Do we not? It kind of scares people into being like, if we're going to make the move, let's do it before rates get too crazy and we can't afford that next house. So,
and housing is one of those things where you need a place to live, right? And we talk to renters often, and they're not sure if they should buy. Well, do you have to live somewhere? Yeah, you do. And whether you're renting or you're owning, you're making a mortgage payment. And if you're renting, you're just making the landlord's mortgage payment. And so it's one of those things where, as the market potentially changes, you just have to make adjustments to it. But I've been in this 20 plus years and there's always been a lot of activity on buying, selling in the last 20 years, regardless of what happens with the economy or the real estate market. You just make adjustments accordingly. So we're talking about real estate. We got the phone lines open at 651-646-8255. $50 gift card to Amazon for the best question. You can also text your questions to 612-202-8321. That is the text line. Best question so far is, about Tyler and his fish catching abilities.
Whoever that person is, $50. Great question.
Yeah, that is a great question.
I could use that for some lures to catch a 30-inch fish.
I love it.
I love it. Also, Facebook.com. We're streaming live on my personal page, Jason Walgrave. Got a text message over there? Or should we do our 10 reasons to buy a home in 2020?
Well, you know what? I was crunching, so I was running my nerdery over here while you guys were talking. So I'm curious, right? So if we go back to fall of 2018, rates were at 5.125 in the fall of 2018. That is not that long ago, right?
Yep. Which is a really good rate.
Right.
Anything in the 5s, folks, is a really good rate.
And then we got spoiled and it went into the 4s. And then we got spoiled and went to the 3s, and we're like, holy cow, this is never going to happen again. And then we got spoiled, and now we're in the high 2s, which none of us ever thought would ever happen.
Nope.
I never thought it would happen.
Nope.
Anyway, so let's just say you do a $500,000 loan back in the fall of 2018. Your monthly payment was $27.22. That was principal and interest. Guess what your monthly payment is now with interest rates on a $500,000 loan?
It's got to be like $300-$400 less.
You guys want to take a guess?
That's what I was thinking. Probably $95 less.
It's $722 less.
Oh my god!
If you borrowed $500,000 at today's rates, your principal and interest payment is $2,074 a month.
Wow,
that's it.
We had a guy that's interesting because we had a guy calling a few weeks ago, and he said, "How much for $1 million loan? $1 million loan. I want to buy a $1.25 million house. I'm gonna put $250,000 down. What's that principal and interest on that loan?" And it was like $4,500 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. It was super cheap.
Because the rate was a little bit higher at that time, but according to this, it's going to be like 20 or 41.
It was 43.52. Because jumbo loans are a little bit higher.
Sure.
You'd be at 3.25 now on a jumbo loan. But yeah, $1 million and your principal and interest payment is $4,300.
Wow, it's crazy. We can all pool our money, buy a great big $1 million house, each have a different wing.
Yep,
that works. Evan, you want to get in on this?
Yes.
Finally, we found something Evan wants to get in on.
I need a big room for my VR.
Love it. Love it. Phone lines are open 651-646-8255. 10 reasons to buy a home in 2020. Number 1, you can get a good deal. Yeah, you can get a good deal. We're not necessarily always talking about the price, but we're talking about what's that monthly payment. And compared to, so if you bought a $300,000 house, the payment on that's going to be, what's it roughly going to be, Mike? You can't come real quick. Well, let me just go on to the next part.
Everything, taxes, insurance, everything. Probably like $1,900, $2,000, maybe.
So I would say to rent that house, you're going to probably have to spend $2,400 to $2,500 a month to rent it. So the cost to rent is 10-20% higher per month than it is to own that same house because of the interest rates and because of the deals on homes. So number 1 is you can get a good deal. Number 2, this is all you, Mike. Mortgages are cheap.
They are.
They are cheap. Historical lows.
Never been lower.
Never been lower. Ever.
And I wonder if
the
they'll
history
ever
of mortgages.
And will they ever go back into the 2s once we break out of this? Probably. We'll be retired, I'm sure, if they ever do. You know what I mean? It'll be past our prime.
So. I hope so.
Well, being that you're retiring next year, it's unlikely that they're going to hit that again.
There's days where they were. That certainly feels appealing. 10 reasons to buy a home in 2020. Number 3, you can save on taxes. So there are tax benefits, specifically deductions on mortgage interest that you can take advantage of when you own a home. Number 4, it will be yours. Right? You buy a home, you're paying off that mortgage. It's going to be yours when that's paid off. When you rent, you're just renting.
Yeah, Tyler wants to paint his room, pink with kitty cat wallpaper. If he owns that house, he can do that.
Want to?
Picture of it.
He already did it.
Or have.
But you have the freedom and flexibility to do that if you want to.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Talking about 10 reasons to buy a home in 2020. Number 5, you can get a better home. So certainly in this market, there are nicer places to rent to buy than there are to rent, and there's more homes for sale than there are homes for rent.
Bringing that up, question for you real estate agents here. So take today's seller, right? Mm-hmm. Today's seller, and maybe compare it to even, just maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago. Is today's seller doing more stuff to get their house ready to sell than they did back then, or less stuff? So are they repainting? Are they doing, stuff like that?
Yeah.
More or less?
I would say definitely our clients are doing more because we recommend that you present that home in the best possible light from day one. And so today's buyer, they kind of want to move in. They don't want to paint the house, or they don't want to finish the basement or put on the deck. They want to move in and they want to enjoy it. Most buyers, there's a handful of buyers that want to go in and do all that stuff, but not usually. So the majority of our sellers, they're doing more to get it ready to really, put it in the best position to get top dollar for it.
Yeah. With the new construction boom too, and all that new construction out there, this is what they're seeing. They're seeing new now, modern. So I don't care if it's a seller's market. You need to modernize your house, and you need to present it in the best way that you can, because you're competing against them walking in
to new construction.
And that feels different, right? And you got a brand new home that feels brand new, smells good. It's got all the nice decor and the staging. And then you have a home that hasn't had any updates in the last 30 years. Well, that feels very, very different. Now you take that same home and you do update it, and you give it those modern feels and upgrades, and it is a very competitive home now to that new construction, because you can take all the things that the new home is doing, put it in the house that's 30 years old, and it feels pretty awesome. So there you go.
Great.
Phone lines are open, 651-646-8255. We're talking about 10 reasons to buy a home in 2020. Number 6, it offers some inflation protection. Historically, appreciation over time outpaces inflation. Number 7, it's risk capital. If the economy picks up, you stand to benefit, even if your goal is to just have a nice place to live. Number 8, it's forced savings. So every month, a part of that payment goes towards the equity, or goes towards paying down the principal balance. Number 9, there are more homes to buy than rent. We talked about that. And then number 10 on our 10 reasons to buy a home in 2020. Number 10, you get to work with the number 1 real estate team in Minnesota, and Mortgage Mike Overson with LeaderOne Financial.
Yep.
That's how we ended. That's how we rounded off.
I'm
Folks,
guessing that was an add-on.
No,
that list used to be 9, but now it's 10 because of that last one?
I think it may have been. Folks, we appreciate
I like
you.
it.
I love it. We appreciate you tuning in. We have lots of free stuff at MinnesotaHometalk.com. Free list of non-MLS hot deals, free market analysis on your home or investment property, free home search tools, free reports on buying, selling, and investing in real estate, free mortgage pre-approval with Mike Overson. Check us out online